All right, Oddball. We are on try number 3 to make it through a successful evening, and I think third time is the charm. All right, here we go. We did not move on since we had our setback number 2, but it's all uphill from here. Let's move on and let's see what we got in the next pack. It's probably the weather playing havoc with the internet. It is like geez, I don't know, 65 degrees and sunny outside. That's just too nice for late January. All right, we got 3 saving dudes: Drew Ellis, Nick Allen, Bo Bichette in blue. Oh my word, Bo Bichette in blue, not the scribble, but out of 99, that counts as 2 Bo Bichettes. Bo Bichette, definitely a good call by Gradeworthy to make him part of the battle. Very nice. All right, Brian Miller, Zach Littell, Sino Perez, and then Hunter Green. Hunter Green, worthy of a sleeve, old $ signature there. All right, moving on. Again, we'll check later for high numbers. And I got to say, if that is some sort of consolation prize for having to find the stream 3 times, Oddball, we got this. And yes, the hamsters are off the wheel. Okay, Genesis Cabrera, MJ Melendez, Chance Adams, got the Eloy Jimenez yellow, O'Neal Cruz, it's worth a sleeve. 3 dudes with hitting ribbies, Drew Waters, and then 3 strikeout dudes. I always feel like I don't know how good it is for folks to be league leaders when it comes to minor league. Kind of implies that they've been hanging around in the minors for maybe a little longer than usual. And Hunter Green in trade talks for the Yankees. That would be nice. I mean, the Yankees, as you know, Gradeworthy, you've probably suffered through this. They definitely need to shore up the pitching. And Chatty P, just in time for my shenanigans. How are you doing tonight, sir? Mr. Funk Hauser, Luis Arias, and the Chihuahuas, Gavin Sheets. I feel autos coming on. Eloy, oh man, I feel scribbles coming on. Oh, Greg Diekman and the Lake Monsters is the scribbles. Greg Diekman, I believe, was on the Cubs for some time, and then he was on the A's for some time. I think he actually has a 2018 Bowman card for the A's. I might be mistaken. I don't know if he's got a minor league deal right now, but he was looking like somebody who was going to be like the next big power hitter. Tristan Lutz, Steve Duggar, and Carter Kaboom. I will say, Oddball, that while the auto might be a little bit lacking, that right there is most likely going to be the hit that you are most happy about. We still have our patch card to go. Maybe something else low-numbered. Mr. Pache, Ian Anderson, Isan Diaz. Another decal edge there. That is Heli Ramos, I believe. Yes, it is. I remember faces. Matt Hall, Jorge Mateo, Justin Williams, and Elliot Ramos again. Cowboys fan, how are you doing? Or I don't know where I saw fan. I assumed fan and said fan. It's just Cowboys. Cowboys, how are you doing? Okay, last pack. This is in stack 1, and I'm probably not worthy of a thumbs up, but if you can shake off the 3-time start, please drop a like. John Duplantier, Khalil Lee, Blake Rutherford, Michael Gigliotti, Mickey Moniak. He was on the top, and I didn't realize that. Now that I'm seeing this card, that was that a different card? So now I'm wondering, is this an image variation? That was the Moniak glossy card. Is this an action? It is short print. So it says short print. I don't know if that is because it's a high number or because it is an action variation. I'm thinking, Oddball, it might be worth checking out. Would never have known that had we not seen him earlier in the box. So maybe an image variation. Guzman, Mr. Kopech, and then Evan White and the Nuts. And let's see. Let's see if we got anything else over 200. And I think last box, which was last week, I believe, wasn't that last week or was that the week before? I think it was the week before. I want to say there was only like maybe 2 or 3 high number SPs. And that might have just been one of them, right? Well, that obviously was one of them. I don't know if it's also an image variation. It appears to be, unless those front cards are their own image anyway. We have not seen Rooker yet, right? I don't think. Okay, here we go. I showed the Brent Rooker auto that I picked up off eBay. Okay, Foster Griffin, Monta Harrison, Justin Dunn, Adam Hazley, Tyler J. There's Eloy in the Topps News, Bruce Dar, and Zach Birdie. What's the over-under, Oddball, or Chad, or Gradeworthy, or Cowboys, or one of the other 10 people watching but not talking? Are we going to see Eloy come up into the bigs again on the Blue Jay system this year? Mackenzie Mills, Wentz, Riley Adams. You can go play with the Flying Squirrels, Brandon Marsh, Solak, Shedlong, and then Spencer Howard. I feel like I'm just glossing over some of these sweet minor league team names, and that is a major foul on my part because they are awesome. We can't lurk. We have to talk. No, you don't have to talk. But if you want to draw dirty pictures, you can do that as well. You think I think he will. I no team stays completely healthy, right? So I feel like he'll get a shot to come up at least. Okay, Aramis Garcia, Trevor Stefan, Bryce Wilson, Griffin Canning, another yellow card. There's Vlad Jr. There's Bo Bichette Williams, Steele, and Mitch Keller. Obviously, we got the blue Bo Bichette. Looks pretty nice, too. I don't think we've really had any cause for concern with the centering or condition on a lot of these cards. They're just beautiful. Gotta love the look of 2018. Key Bryan and the curve. There is Royce Lewis, Jeter Downs, another Deckle Edge. Deckle Edge of Brendan Rodgers, David Peterson, Dane Dunning, Max Schrock, and Isaac Paredes. Oh my gosh, guys. There's been so many moves and talks. Freddie Peralta is on the move. A lot of pitchers when they're getting talked about in all this off-season movement. I kind of don't realize how good some of them are. Arozarena, Andres Jimenez, Nick Prato. There's Air Jordan, Alonso, and the Rumble Ponies, Akil Baddoo, Tanner Houck, and Blaine Enlow. Old Pete Alonso hopefully has a big impact with the O's this year. O's looking like they're going to have a very fun team to watch. Sitting at 4 degrees. I'm not kidding. Let me see. I'm just gonna pull it up right now because I want to be sure. It is 63 degrees. That's definitely why the internet kept being funky. Mike Bowman, Nick Gordon, Luis Garcia, Mitchell White, Fresh Prince Will Smith, Charcer Burks. There's Tatis and Lazaro Armenteros. Polar Bear, but that wasn't over. I didn't actually see what they wound up paying him. I have never really in the past been too terribly interested in a lot of the fine minutia of contracts. How many years was his deal worth? This year is probably the first year that I paid attention enough to gain an understanding. Those guys that are right around the 30-year-old mark, pushing for longer contracts. And obviously guys like Cody B, who, they've had some health issues in the past, but obviously know how to play some ball. Mitchell White, by the way, a high number, pushing for those 5-year deals. Another 5-year deal, I guess, for Alonso. Yeah, and he was an older rookie. Oh, Tyler J. Magenta back, which I believe qualifies as case hit level. You got one last time. You got one this time. I wonder if we were to open a lot more of these, how many boxes would kind of all have Magenta back, or maybe we're just getting really lucky. Oddball has been known to be lucky, so can't write it off one way or the other. Still got a whole stack left to go, Oddball. Let's see what we can do here. After this, Michael P. is up. Michael P. is most likely working and multitasking. Michael, if you can chime in, otherwise, Gradeworthy, I will go over to you, Mr. Faeda. Oh, okay. Get out of here. These are glorious. Vladdy Jr. with the nickel and numbered to 99. There we go. Heritage again providing a very fun rip. So Oddball, another congratulations is in order to you. Another fun box, and again, having one of those times. MP just pulled over. Bless his heart, he didn't give me a ticket. There you go. I mean, he said you got to do 8 miles over for him to warm up the old Ticketron. So just keep it under 8 over, and you should be fine. Oddball getting a relevant name for sure on the big hit. Man, this is one of those, like, it's right in between. That's a 138. And Oddball's going to be like a hot dog in a hallway in here, buddy. I don't know. That just feels ridiculous. Let me see. I'll figure something out after the fact, Oddball, to make sure that card's taken care of. Let's keep flying along. Guess that was the only thing in there. One card and the Vlad card, or Faedo, I guess, was in there as well. Ooh, let me make sure Faedo. Sometimes you set cards down and don't look at the back. All right, so Oddball, let's go ahead and just give the folks at home something to drool at. Nicely done. Hey, I like that I moved the camera up. I can fit all that stuff in there. All right, still got 5 packs to go. Jojo Romero, Nick Senzel, Eniel De Los Santos. There's Vladdy and the Fisher Cats. Another Decal Edge. This one, Josh Naylor. Jazz and the Cougars. Okay, got 3 dudes who know how to hit, like Daryl Miller and Mitch Longo. Kess Daddy, we already know him, but very rarely do these guys turn out to be studs. And again, I think the only way you lead something is by being in that league for a long time, and that doesn't necessarily reek of a superstar when you've been in the, AAA for years and years. All right, 4 packs to go. Grade worthy, make sure you're ready to go. If I don't hear from Michael Darwinson, Cal Quantrill, Gavin Lux. Bo Bichette strikes again. So that's 4, right? That's just an insert Bo Bichette, not a parallel. 4 Bo Bichettes, Nick Neidert, Nate Pearson, Miguel Angel Sierra, and Albert Abreu. He's quickly walked away from one Kyle Tucker, who we've not seen at all yet. Doesn't mean we won't see him in the other folks' stuff. Matt Manning, Jason Rosario, Steven Gonzalez, Luis Medina, black border of black. Good grief. This box is just absolutely nuts, and that is a black border. It is number 27 of 50. I don't know what number he wore in the minor leagues, but wow, just an absolute fire in this. This was the last of these that I had. Kyle Young, Burnsy, and Adolis Garcia. My goodness. Well, Oddball, big congrats are in order to you. Still got 2 packs to go. Riley Pint, Mickey Moniak, and there's the Mickey Moniak. So it's got to be a completely different card. It's even a completely different card number. The Moniak right here is card 216. So that's definitely worth looking into. If that's an SP of the traditional card 216, I guess. I don't know. Jaron Kendall, Quentin Holmes, another chance at playing ball. Dylan Cease, Ona, and Hunter Green. Final pack. Glad we could see the other card of Mr. Moniak. I think that's how they pronounce his name, by the way. Moniak. Aramis Edelman, Tyler J, Brian Mata, Wander, Javier, one we don't mind saying, DJ Peters, Tatis and the Missions, Danny Jansen, and Jordan Humphreys. And that will seal the deal on this very fine box. Let's see if there's another high number in stack number 3. Michael P., are you here? If not, grade worthy. I will roll straight over to you, sir. If I don't hear back from him by the time I'm done putting these in Oddball's box, there is another short print. It is Wander. And any order for grade worthy, thank you, sir, for getting ahead of the game there. All right. Okay. Mrs. G is just telling me that the back and forth with the internet shenanigans are wreaking havoc on her getting online. If you place an order, please say something in the comments, because it's, like I said, it's been one of those days, and I'd hate to miss out that you had put in an order. Anyway, so say something, please, and that way I won't accidentally skip you. Oddball, one final congrats to you, sir. We are moving on. All right, I did not see Michael. So Gradeworthy, who said any order. Gradeworthy, you are up next. Let's move along. And Gradeworthy, I think you are doing hangers from around the world, which I love. I went back and updated the quantities. So getting low on several things. Mrs. G and little Mrs. G are going to be out of town starting tomorrow, which means I will be home alone without supervision. And I should have some blasters of 2025 archives coming in. So might do a 2-day in a row. They were supposed to come in today, but you guys know how that works out. So stay tuned for that. We got Gio Urshela in Stadium Club Chrome. Let's see what else we got. Hunter Dozier in, was that 2020 Bowman, I think. Stu, our 1990 MVP card. Larry Anderson. We got Yuli. We got Ronaldo Lopez. That's Topps Fire, as you could tell from the background. Okay, Jeff Brantley, early Stadium Club. Eddie Tabense. Who's this? Brian Giles. You guys saw that, was it Connor something or other? Can't remember his name. Pirates prospect landed in the #1 spot. There's CJ Wilson, Ricky Horton, Chris Carpenter, Dan Moragiello, I guess. Andrew Heaney is a future star, if you say so. There we go. CC in here. Matt Boyd, Paul Konerko, Bowman Gold. That's kind of a cool card. I think that's gold. It would obviously lend one to thinking that, but we've seen a lot of the gold cards. So maybe they just all came gold. I don't know. Another CC card. Angels leaders. Now, is that no? What am I thinking of? Their pitcher. I think that was his rookie year, 87, and then Marcell Ozuna. You're right, Oddball. You are spot on. I have a real love affair with this is 2012. 2016 has a lot of those great 2016 rookies. So I was considering maybe getting a box of those, like a personal rip. And I was looking today, and I know I had brought this up earlier to you guys, ripping something that just would yield or has a chance of yielding really cool autos. And look no further than Leaf for great multi-autoed cards. Okay, Gradeworthy, I'm assuming we're doing Donruss rules. Chapman, Shields, Familia, Waka, JD, Abreu, Yachty, Starling, Dallas, LaCroix, Hosmer, Liriano, Shin-Soo Choo, Ryan Braun is in the talks for a future Hall of Fame ballot. Batista, Matt Duffy, The Kid, okay, Bo Jackson, Matz, Jorge Soler, Rodon, Addison Russell, Cueto, and then it gets interesting. 2016 rookies, guys. Ketel Marte, one of the best second basemen in the league, and two of his rookies for you. Nelly Cruz, Piscotty rookie, Jose Barrios prospect card, Logan Shore, and Adrian Beltre with the throwback. And what is that? Is that 83 Donruss throwback? Trying to picture a Tony Gwynn rookie. Nicely done there. Andrew Beltran, Hall of Very Good. Andrew Jones, I felt like only because I'd seen a bunch of comparisons between his numbers and Mike Trout's numbers. And something like through the first 10 years, he actually has like almost just as good. That's the only thing that keeps me from saying he's Hall of Very Good. Beltran, I got to say, is a guy like I don't know anything about. I know who he is mostly because of the cheating scandal with the Stros a few years back. So I can't deny that has tainted my outlook on him. I think obviously crazy switch hitter and I think over 400 home runs. I don't like him. That's probably not a great reason to keep him out of the Hall. Andrew Jones, though, I've been listening to it all week. And there are a bunch of people that say that Andrew Jones is the best center fielder defensively that they have ever seen. And that includes other Hall of Famers saying that. So Maybe him, completely deservingly so. Beltran probably goes into my hall of very good. Now, if there's some other quirk, right, where like, yeah, but the war, or hey, Donnie Baseball, something like that, or something just specifically about his prowess as a switch hitter. I'm all ears, willing to listen. But anyway, Kent look a long time he's in the top second base. Yes, Kent also unlikable. Although I did like, I hated Barry Bonds. Still don't like him. And so anybody that got in a fight with Barry Bonds, I'm on his side. It's kind of like rooting against the other team playing a team you hate, kind of a deal, right? Like I didn't like Bonds. I root anybody against him. I'm rooting for. All right, Corey Seager, rookie. Brendan Rodgers, prospect. Another Piscotty, rookie. Trey Turner, rookie. Love him. Pollock, Diamond Kings. Miguel Sano, rookie in the power alley. And then Carlos Shorea, looking like maybe turning two there and hopping over a runner. 2016, guys. 2016 slept on. Just kind of like how I felt about 2014 Bowman draft. Another product slept on. Tons of good names in rookie form. Donnie Baseball goes in there. And I know that a few of us saw it. I got to ask Gradeworthy, have you seen the little clip of the Chicken Man signing the 73 beer? Looks like a 12-pack, but it's 73 beers long that they had him sign. Great. He said they wanted to get the cast of It's Always Sunny to sign it as well. I got to say that man's shirt game is on fleek, as the kids said 5 years ago, but I'll pretend like it's still relevant. He was dropping all the Riz at that signing. Gotta like it. But I always picture him as like just some tough as nails ball player. So to see him get all like hyper fashionable was it's a big contrast in my brain. Okay, Olivares, Abreu, Lori Garcia, Mondesi, Albert Abreu, rookie, Scooble Dooble. So Scooble, rookie. Well, I want to see that. Chuck Nasty, Bowers. There's Aloy, Crush Davis, Correa, Daniel Murphy, Brad Hand, Mazzara, Austin Hayes, Robbie Ray. Do it for the fans, dudes there. There's Nico, Marcel Ozuna, Santander. Brandon Drury, Dubon, Ketel Marte again, El Mago, Segura, who's like Colton Wong, Santana, Miguel Andujar, Nelly Cruz, and Christian Yelich. All right, so you have a few more 2021 flagship base for set building purposes. Tony Kemp, Jay Bruce, Sogard, Smith. This is the year of the horribly small names. Bunch of Nats dudes, bunch of Sox dudes. There's Vladdy with the hand Sandy. Cody Hurer, Goodman. Let's see if we got any more rookies in here. There is Yu Darvish and a couple of D-back dudes. Kershaw, World Series car, Lord S, Lou Bob, and the Cup, Lindor. We got Teoscar, no Kyle Tucker's yet. Osuna, Blake Taylor, rookie, Giants dudes, and a hit. Major League Material hit, Matty O, the inserts. Boom, Judge gets sleeves now. The Degrominator, JV, and Edgar Martinez. Another winning blaster for Gradeworthy. And I'm sorry, Hanger. Sorry, misspoke. I'm all verklempt over here with the Matty O patch card. Very nicely done, sir. Scooble, rookie, and a legitimate hit. Player worn. I feel like my grand conspiracy theory is that none of these pieces of relic are actually worn by the player indicate. Nothing says that it's worn by Matt Olson, just that a player has worn it. All right, Shalani, how are you doing? All right, here we go. Going into 2022 now. We'll be seeing a 2022 Stadium Club after this. It's Michael P's box. 2022 Stadium Club has one of my favorite ever Mark McGwire images used. I showed you guys a recent pickup I got the other day. Matty, well, Gradeworthy, thank you, sir. This is a very cool card. And it always gets my heart a little bit when we go back this far and we see Olsen and Chappie still in the A's gear. So, sir, thank you so much. I'll put him next to my O-Face Dan Schneider card. He's over here just keeping an eye on us. All right, here we go. 2022 Series 1, Mr. Murphy, Brendan Rodgers, Archer, Soto. By the way, guys, we do have an auction coming up next week. Oddball and Brian K. If you want Oddball to chat it up at all, I got some of the cards here, not to mention your whole shipment. Okay, Altuve, Brasso, Matz, Jorge Soler, Yan Gomes, Seager again. 3 dudes, Gamble, Araldis, Pache, Curtis Terry rookie. 3 more hitting dudes, 3 pitching dudes. Some pinstriped dudes, Didi, Logan Gilbert, Barnes, Alex Wells, rookie, Klubs, Eli Morgan, rookie, Josh Naylor, Taijuan Walker, Matt Manning, rookie, Rosario, Desclafani, and Kyle Tucker has finally entered the chat. Doing good, waiting for tomorrow. Shalani, what, maybe my brain is being funky. What is happening tomorrow? Okay, Xander, JT, Zach Thompson, rookie. These little mini rookie logos, it was a weird choice this year. Contreras, Weathers, Class A Gold Cup, Kyle Lewis, Ace Freeland, Wendell, Dahlbeck, Narvaez, Jake Emberger, rookie. Acuna, Abisail Garcia, Riley Adams, rookie. Austin Riley, non-rookie. Higashioka. We've got Ronnie Dawson, JD Martinez, Nick Solak, Fresh Prince, Escobar, Trevor Rogers, Gold Cup, Kirilloff, Future Star, Cass Daddy, Kyle Muller, rookie. Why not? Throw a sleeve on him. KB, Hyesung Kim, Bruce Zimmerman, and you gotta like when you see Big Mike Trout in a parallel. It is the Chrome parallel star Mike Trout card. Good time as any to stop and sleeve. And you can already see that you have a rainbow foil of the Biebs chilling right here. Let's go ahead and toss that in a sleeve. Gotta love parallels. Hangers do it well. Lucas, Freeman, Bregman, Bryce Harper, Sweet Meat Pete, and Kyle Tucker again. Kyle Tucker with the Generation Now card. That is 2. That is 2. Kyle Tucker, this one will get a sleeve. 2 tucks on the board. It's going to be tough to beat what we saw with Bo Bichette. That blue Bo Bichette is going to be etched into my brain all night long. Mike Trout is a star. And I got to say, Chatty Pete, I already have this card, but you might appreciate it. I picked up another one of these, the 2013 mini Mike Trout in a 10. Got it for a steal. People definitely have just kind of written him off. And it's sad to see. I'm hoping that next year he shuts the haters up, has a nice full season, and we get back to adoring Mike Trout like we all should be. All right, here we go. Final go-round. This is 2024 Series 1. There's only one more of these left. Grade-worthy, just putting that in the back of your brain. Wheeler, Gabby Moreno, KB, Hyesung Kim. Westberg, rookie, gets a sleeve. Rodriguez, Michael. Soderstrom, rookie, gets a sleeve. Bard, Grish, Henry Davis, and Justin Steele. I think they overpaid for Cody B. He's got some weird opt-out, which I thought was kind of cool. I can't like regurgitate it off the top of my head, but there's definitely some crafty engineering that went into his contract. There's Ohapi, Tyone, Shea, couple dudes there. Otani being one of them. Scooble Dooble, the rowdy one. Matos, rookie. Ibanez, Castillo, Zojak. I'm sure that's not how you say his name, but it sounds better that way. Ryan Nelson. Logan Webb is good. Don't sleep on him. Johan Rojas, Jake Rogers. J.P. Crawford, Lucan Baker. Pat Wisdom, Glaber Day gets a sleeve for you. Desert Dance-Off, C. Isaiah, Rizzo, now retired. 3 good pitchers, a bunch of Braves, JT, a couple of Phils, Brennan Musgrove, Colton Cowser, rookie, Ace Freeland, Campusano, Shanawol, rookie, Logan Allen, Rogers, Priester, rookie, Bregman, Goldie. And now we get into some crafty shenanigans here. And let's see what we got. He got another 5-year deal, I think, right? Cody Bellinger. Let's get back on that topic. Manny Margot in rainbow foil. Coco in yellow. Kyle Bradish as well. The Fat Rock, Manny Machado on the 89 insert. Let's go to Luis Arias with the greatest hits card. And Acuna, Judge, Soderstrom rookie, and Goldie are stars. And that will do it. Another successful go round with a trio of hangers Gradeworthy. And let's see, it's what I thought. They didn't over. How much did he wind up getting? He definitely like showed signs of life last year. I think that the Yankees are in that trap of if they don't pay whatever people want, I could see the fans just crucifying them for having such a big budget payroll and not being able to make it to the promised land or win, that is. All right, we are moving on. Next up is Michael P's turn. And Gradeworthy, thank you again, sir. I will make sure those Donruss get properly filtered, recycled. I don't want to say thrown away because that just sounds so harsh. But if anybody wants any 2016 Donruss cards, I've just kind of been setting them to the side for the past little bit here. So I got a little healthy stack of them. I keep meaning to do posts about if anybody wants them for maybe set building, or I know one of you, Gradeworthy, wasn't you, I don't think, was it? Maybe it was, who was doing custom cards, and they used some of the giveaways as custom card base is, I guess, something to build off of. All right. Yeah, Gradeworthy, for some reason, as soon as I started to say it, I was like, I think that was Gradeworthy. Well, Gradeworthy, obviously, you know that you don't have any use for them, so I will open it up to anyone who might want them. And again, you can just work it into the next time you've got cards going to your house. Okay, Michael P. right now is the last guy on our list. Got another fun look at those. I've got a handful of restock items coming. Actually, pretty proud of myself to be able to get you guys some cool stuff. All I can say is just keep your eyes open for posts, and just be open to the idea of maybe an off day video. Like I said, if I get the archives in tomorrow morning, I will go live tomorrow for anybody that wants any 2025 archives blasters. Obviously, they'll be here for the following week. Okay, here we go. Michael P., thank you for getting your order in early, sir. This is your mystery pack. There is Austin Hayes, which is kind of fitting since he's now on your team. I did not plan that. Tom Browning, another Red's good. All right, Stephen Matz, Brian Dayette, I think is how you say that. You got Jason Kipnis there, early Bowman. And who's that? Jeremy Burnitz, SP Authentic. Upper Deck was doing some cool stuff, man. They just had a whole bunch of interesting looks. Brad Penny, I think that's a Topps Gold card. Eric Hansen, is this when they were doing numbers? No. Okay, Laddie Renfro, rookie prospect. Tom Kohler, newsflash, his career did not make it. Joe Sambito, CC in Brewers gear. Luis Canones, another CC card at Diamond Kings. The stupid tilted hat that is all the rage with the kids back then. I don't know. 2005. Todd Worrell, All-Star 87 with the wood grain. Weird. Zach Greinke with the Brew Crew. How old is this? 2011. That's got to be not even close to his rookie. Matuzik, it says he debuted in like 04. Okay, there's Huddy in another like Bowman Gold. And then CC, this is the literal same card we just got, which is kind of funny. And Jarrett Kosar. These little Presstine 20 card packs have been fun. Definitely not something I'm buying expecting to get like some huge banger of a hit. But I mean, come on, just to give your PC a little variety, right, is fun. I'm going to start off doing just making no sense here. We're going to start off with the update. We're going to go from update to Heritage High to the Hobby Box of Stadium Club. If Michael gets the 1-of-1 Superfractor of Mark McGwire, I hope that he gives me a chance to trade for it. I have the 1-of-1. Again, I really like the image on that Mark McGwire card. I have the 1-of-1 not autographed. I would like to have both. Who knows? Okay. Let's get into this. It is 2025 update. Mr. India, Jankowski, Eric Yang rookie. I'm just going to sleeve it because it's a Reds rookie, and it's Michael. Fermin, Chang, David Morgan, Matt Lugo rookie, Raffy, Brady Singer, Mervis, Mickey Gasper, rookie. Let's see. Christian Campbell is a star. Gage Workman. Oh, with the Ghosts. That's pretty sweet. Not numbered. Cool parallel, though. We got Quantrill. We got Dustin May, Rasmussen, D. Hill, Eli White, Christian Campbell debut, Edgar Caro rookie, Kepler, star studded. Oh, we got a Night Terror of Raffy. I want to see more of these in parallels. They just look cool. James Wood, and that's going to be an all-star foil rookie. Kutch, star, Guerrero, Clay Holmes, Jack Leiter, Blue Ba, Robert Garcia, McDaniels, Abel, Jackson Jobe debut. Haven't opened any cards since 2024. Oh, my goodness. Are you still collecting, just not ripping? Okay, Nick Enright. Monteverde, Christian Vasquez. We got Shohei, is a star amongst stars. Jock Peterson, going paralleling. Evan Kravitz, another Reds rookie. Molly, a couple of dudes. Ashcroft, Cam Smith, rookie. Munoz, Cody Clemens, Heine Mann, Augustine Ramirez, Sagezi rookie. PCA 1990'd out. I just love it. I just love it. Chandler Simpson, speedy rookie there, star card. Garabito, Nick Allen, Caleb Freeman, Peterson, Wilson, Liberatore, Springs. And that just reminded me, it just clicked. I was thinking of the recent moves. And Oddball, your fourth favorite person named Gore, you saw is on the move to the Rangers. Meeker, Triolo, Shane Smith. Let's see. Got a little holofoil action. Ketel Marte giving you the all-star foil love. I love that they went back to the team rookie or team jerseys. Zach Veen, Noah Cameron in the seasonal parallel there. A couple of dudes. Sisk, Heaney, Canzone, Stroud, Kumar debut. Hunter and Moncada. Christian Koss rookie. Nick Kurtz debut rookie. MVP, Mr. Trout. 2019, Marcelo Mayer is a star. Grand giveaway. Eli unloads the bait, or Ellie, sorry. It does look like Eli, but Ellie. Lau, Paris, Dalton rushing rookie. A couple of Dodger dudes. Denzel Clark rookie. Cameron, Jock, Paul DeYoung, Liam Hicks, and Blake Trinan goes gold. Cam Smith is a star. And there was a card in here that I meant to pull out. There we go. Denzel Clark makes fantastic plays. He's superhuman on that center field wall. All right. Yeah, I agree. I feel like we've definitely been honing in on like the smaller retail offerings. Tonight might be a bad example of that since I'm sitting here with the hobby box and we did a hobby box earlier, but even those are approachable hobby box pricing. I got to say, I'm really excited. Speaking of retail offerings, I cannot wait to get my first sighting of Archives. You guys know me well enough to know that is one of my favorite things every single year. I was really bummed thinking I wasn't going to be able to get any of it, but I do have a small amount coming tomorrow. Okay, Brad Zimmer, Trevor Cahill, Jonathan LaCroix, John Means It rookie, Kyle Gibson, J-Hap, Josh Fuentes rookie, Brian Dozier, Francisco Liriano, Dom Smith. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Eloy. I think he's almost gotten all of them now. Tyler O'Neill, Grayson Grainer, DJ LeMahieu, Amir Garrett, Buxton. We got Matt Barnes, JT Realmuto, Abisail, and Michael Brantley. All right, let's see if we got anything over 700. For some reason, I feel like one of those names was. There we go. Dom Smith, over 700. And I don't think we would get two. Okay. First fat pack down. We got one of the big four. Hopefully he comes back playing this year as we discussed and gets back to being in that chat of fun 2019 guys. We got Wayno. He's all smiles. Junior Guerra. Doogie. Ryan Brazier. Nate Lowe, rookie. He's getting a sleeve. Chavis, rookie's getting a sleeve. Clay Buchholz has just got one of the worst dead-eyed pictures you've ever seen. Max Moroff. John Duplantier, rookie. Gio Gonzalez and Kess Daddy is a rookie. Marjavicius, I guess, rookie. Yusei Kikuchi, rookie. That's kind of fun. Frazier, Max Fried, Presley, Wilmer Flores, Terrence Gore, Austin Barnes, and Travis the Bergen. Okay, let's see. Trolls reference there. If you have kids, you know who the Bergen are. All right. We got Gio Gonzalez. I thought that was an SP just from the get-go, not an image I recall seeing very often. You know those cards just kind of stick in your brain. You're like, that doesn't look right. A lot of times it'll wind up being like an old school, 80, 88, 89, 90 tops traded card. I can't believe that I don't already own this, but this might fall under my $5 card hunting. A Walt Weiss 1988 tops traded rookie. Just sounds cool. Is it tops? Yes. No. 89. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I think it's 88. Maybe it's 89. Whatever. It's Walt Weiss. Guys who know old school A's know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Tyson Ross, Kendrys Morales, Plawecki, Alex Reyes, Pedro Avila. Bring on a big rookie. Merrill Kelly, rookie. Nunez, Connor Joe, rookie. Chisenhall, Swanson, rookie. And now and then, that is Nolan Avocado, Shelby Miller. Corbin Martin, rookie. Raimel Tapia, Tyler Naquin, Phil Irvin, the Grandy Man, Nick Senzel, rookie. Goodwin, and Jesus Sucre. He got 4 packs. We've only seen one of the big 4. We've gotten 3 high number cards, which is definitely beating the odds there. Let's see if pack 4 has a Vladdy, a Tatis, and an Alonso in it. It's possible, right? That it has one of all those dudes. That would be something else. It's like those blasters that have like 3 numbered cards in it, and it just completely skews the ratio. Okay, final fatty of 2019 high number. It is too low. Jeremy Hellickson, Pat Corbin, Delino DeShields, Richie Martin, rookie, Forsythe, Josh Harrison, Homer Bailey, Danny Salazar. We got one of the little play scratch-offs here. It's Miggy, and it is not numbered on the inside. A. Bregman, Cody Allen, Drew Jackson, rookie, Jed Lowry, Jacoby Jones, Fegley, Kelvin Herrera, Zach Davies, Richard and Caratini. Did not get a base of some of the bigger name guys. We did get a bunch of high numbers, and wouldn't it be something if we went 4 for 4 with high number cards? I don't know that's ever happened before, and unfortunately, it still has never happened. All right, guys, here we go. 2022 Stadium Club. Bring on the big hitters. We're definitely going to take our time going through these because they just look so nice. There's no reason to rush. Michael grabbed this out of the vault, as did Oddball. So if you guys had already forgotten, there's a huge list of hobby boxes over there on the old Discord. And let's ready, 2, 3, go. Oh, it's the Ichiro. Very cool photo of Ichiro. This is actually a thing that I hunt for. I have this dream in mind of building kind of a collage of Stadium Club box toppers with iconic photos. And definitely very few of them meet my criteria for an iconic photo. But the holding up the bat at the pitcher, Ichiro, getting ready, definitely fits the bill. Just such a cool image of Ichiro. I think most of us could close our eyes and picture him doing that right now. And it is a 16-pack box. So don't blink, gentlemen. Unfortunately, Stadium Club does tend to go quickly here. If you see any really cool looking pictures, which is going to be tough because they all look really cool, say something. There is Hideki Matsui. J-Rod in the first pack. J-Rod in the first pack. The J-Rod rookie. And how thankful are you for that postseason that he put together? Definitely elevated his card status. Burnsy in red. We'll see a lot of red and a lot of black foils out of here. Judge in the cornfield. My goodness, we're only on the first pack, and I feel the need to go slow on this. Robbie Ray, Marcus Simeon, Wilson Contreras, and David Wright. And this is what I'm talking about. I mean, most of these guys, there's definitely your stars, but Stadium Club just has a way of making even the lesser folks look good. There is Chappie in the old powder blues there. Okay, Jesse Winker, and that is going to be Team of the Future, Austin Riley insert. And I don't know what we got going on here. Team of the Future, Austin Riley. And is that an auto already? It is. Spencer Strider rookie auto. Thank you, card gods. Man, strikeout machine. One of the very few desirable and hunted after pitcher autos. That will work. We got Lourdes, Craig Kimbrell, Alfonso Rivas rookie, and Byron Buxton. How about that? Yeah, just this box had no chill, just right from the get-go, getting after it. The Strider rookie card, on-card auto, and there's Waino with the batting helmet. You got to like that. He probably got on base, and they're making fun of him. Ian Hipster Anderson, Lou Gehrig in red. Got the Danimal, Bo Jackson, that sweet all-star trophy there. The X-Man, Lorenzo Cain, and Bo Bichette. I think that is Bo Bichette. I don't even know. 5 at this point. Old Kyle Tucker just got dominated right out of the gates. Michael probably going to be a very happy man. And I like when this happens, when you get like a really good card right out of the jump, and it's like, I don't have to wait to feel good. Now it's just fun. Eddie Murray, you guys saw my Rediscover Topps Eddie Murray card I got the other week. Just a cool looking card. Corey Seager, Bobby Witt Jr., and that'll be a rookie. And we get another auto already. That is a Bobby Witt Jr. Team of the Future rookie. We'll take that in the good rookie stack. And Justin Morneau, how about a nice veteran auto here? Michael P. showing them how it's done. This is the first stack. Could you imagine if this was a break, and you had stack 1 and you got both autos? Salvi, J.P. Crawford. Let's see who's behind J.P. Crawford. Trying to be gentle about this. Chuck Nasty and Jerk Store Manea. Man, yes, Stadium Club will sometimes throw you a stinker here and there, but not the case with this box. A big dog veteran and a fantastic rookie auto. Okay, we got Arazo Reyna. And I don't like the way this is doing. Ernie Clement, rookie. And I think Ernie Clement broke the hits record for postseason, right, this year. Luis Castillo in red. We got Kyle Hendricks, the Hawk, Chris Sale, Brian De La Cruz, and Stan the Man doing calisthenics. Like I said, guys, I had this is the last thing on the menu, so I got no intention of flying through this. The pictures are just that cool. And if somebody fact-checked me, it was Ernie Clement, right, that set the new all-time high for hits in the postseason. We got Raffy, Woody, black foil of Chipper, JT, Dylan Carlson, Sweet Meat Pete, and the Gum Bath. There you go. Zach Short, rookie, Hoy Park, and that will do it for that stack. You guys, I think I've showed you. I couldn't find it now, but I have this box topper autographed, Chipper autograph. Very cool. Michael, you got the Ichiro box topper. Just got in due to work. What's the autos? Sorry, sir. It is Spencer Strider, rookie auto, and Justin Morneau. They were in the very first stack. You did not have to wait long to see the autos. And Michael got the Ichiro iconic box topper there. Okay, Fresh Prince Will Smith. Goldie. Come on. The Professor in red. Lars Nootbaar rookie. Kyle Muller rookie. Tyler Stevenson. We got the multi-exposure Stewart and Mackenzie Gore, who is on the move yet again. I don't think I realized that he's already on his third team. 2022 rookie on his third team now. Going to the Rangers. They got a ridiculous pitching staff. If you guys haven't seen that now. Oh, Ichiro. Ichiro should have already had a special place in a real baseball lover's heart, and all the exposure that he got around the Hall of Fame induction really just sent a lot of people like myself just right over the edge, falling in love with the guy. Ironically, with all the hype that he got and with all of the hype that Shohei has, if you were quick on the draw, you can find the 2018 Topps Update Ohtani Ichiro combo card in rainbow foil for under $100, which is a crazy deal for a Shohei. You know, I won't say it's a rookie because it doesn't say rookie on it, but it's a 2018 Shohei rookie year card with another all-time great and in a parallel. All right, Matty O, if you don't believe me, check it out. Carlton Fisk, Scooble Dooble. You got his, we saw his rookie tonight. You didn't. Gradeworthy got it. Doogie, Trey Turner, love him. Alejo Lopez, rookie. We'll sleeve him because he's Reds rookies. And AJ Alexi, and then Garrett Cole, who Gradeworthy, is Garrett Cole slated to start the season on the IL, or is he going to be ready for opening day? Okay, crossing the midway point here, guys. We are into stack number 3. There is Angels legend Tim Salmon. Willie Adames now on the Giants, and first Giant to hit for 30 home runs since Bonds. Hyunjin Ryu, looks like doing a little BP, both on the IR. Oh, Rodolfo Castro, rookie. Seth Beer, rookie. Skinny Tristan, and there's the Mark McGwire card, and Jackie. This is one I was referencing. I have many of these. I think I actually got it autographed as well. That is a picture from 87 Donruss, which is odd that it went from Panini Donruss over to Topps. But I'm building a little research bin of cards using the same photos. Something that I probably want to talk about with you guys on Discord. Mark McGwire's got a lot of reused images from across multiple brands. So maybe you guys have something similar with guys UPC. I'd love if you guys could share. Miguel Sano, there's Bijia. That Jonathan Heasley got an unstable. Are we back? Is everybody good? I just got a weird warning for unstable connection. All right, Oddball says we're good. Heasley in red, Joe Adele, Chas McCormick rookie, Bobby Witt. There we go. Just a momentary glitch. We got Bobby Witt, and we've already seen J-Rod. By the way, Michael, that makes 2 Bobby Witt Jr. rookies for you. Ahmed Rosario and Murph Dog. All right, we are, I'm thoroughly enjoying myself right now, guys, and not in an inappropriate way. Okay, both of my hands are visible. All right, none of these cards will be stuck together any more than they already were. All right, I'm just saying, I love Stadium Club, and I know you guys love Stadium Club. Obviously, I'm on the lookout for 2025 Stadium Club. Have no fear there. Cecil Fielder, Matt Vierling, rookie. Ichiro in red. Come on, very nice. By the way, does anybody plan to join us tomorrow if I have 2025 Archives Blasters? There will not be a lot of them. And for Oddball, Michael, and Wayne, I've considered this a hot product. You can claim some. If you can't be here tomorrow and you want to do it for next week, you can claim it so it doesn't get sold out. Brian Reynolds, James Palmer, Drew Ellis, rookie, Altuve, and Ivan Castillo. I normally don't like talking about stuff until it's in my hand, because this already was supposed to be here today, and obviously it's not. So luckily I didn't say anything about it, but I'm going to say now that it's supposed to be here tomorrow. Rowanzi rookie. Joey Votto still bangs. We got Adalis in red. There's Vladdy. Ty Cobb. Tyler Gilbert rookie. I can't remember. It's Logan Gilbert or Tyler Gilbert that's on my sleeve list. We got Mr. Padre and Nolan Ryan in the cowboy hat. Nolan Ryan's got a bunch of cards throughout his years, maybe not in a traditional baseball uniform, that have become iconic. I think that is up there amongst them. Him with the pup and the cowboy hat just really tells you all you need to know about the Ryan Express. All right, guys, here we go. Final stack. We got 4 more packs. That's it. And then the evening is over. Austin Riley. Kerry Wood. Now, does everybody know? Is that actually from like the 20 whatever strikeout game? What do we got here? Freddie Freeman. Power insert. Give that a sleeve. Luis Heel, rookie. I think he's got some shenanigans with rookie timing and cards. There's Torque, rookied up. Zach Wheeler, E. Davis, and Glaber Day. Open some market. Okay, what I don't want to do is I don't want to offer it on a day where people normally can't be here, and then they feel as though it got sold out from underneath them. Obviously, you 3 that I referenced, you do have that luxury. So up to you. I'll tell you what, I will throw a post up as soon as they arrive, and we'll go from there. Because as I told you guys, I'm flying solo next week. They're going to have fun, and I will be going to work just as usual. Boo. Okay. We got No Brows Vaughn. Doc Gooden. Oh, a triumvirate with Tatis. Very nice. Followed by Tatis in chrome. Casty in pinstripes. Akil Baddoo. Jake Emberger, rookie. And Mike Pizza. We got the beer rookie, didn't we? So we got a beer and a burger. And like I said, I am really, really, really excited to do archives. I just love it. Chrome. It's just Chrome. It's not Chrome. 2 packs to go. As I said, guys, I got some stuff coming in. I don't want to say too much right now, or maybe I should. I don't know if you like when I say too much too early. I feel like it kind of you say it gives too long in between. People forget about stuff. Brandon Marsh, Carlos Shorea, Vlad Jr. on the Power Zone insert. Those make good autograph cards, by the way. JV, Joe Musgrove, Seymour, Cody B, and the big unit, Randy Johnson. I know we talked about this earlier, but again, auction coming up this week. Brian sent a picture on Discord. I immediately noticed that there is a Mad Max rookie card in there. There was a bunch of really cool cards. Michael, I know you caught wind of it. So guys, don't sleep on that. Oddball's providing some fun cards. I've been looking at these cards, Oddball, for weeks now. Got the Acuna numbered overdrive, the Shohei card, and that is the back variation card. And then the Trout foil out of archives. I've just been sitting here staring at me saying, buy me, buy me. Michael said he's just going to get them all. It really are some cool cards in there, guys. So I hope it's a fun night. And Lou Bob on a good team. I wonder what that will do for his injuries, Oddball. I'm excited. I am excited about baseball, as most of you already are. I'm preaching to the choir here. All right, here we go. Coar rookie. Edgar Martinez. What do we got here? The Frankie Lindor Dynasty insert. Put a sleeve on that guy. Kevin Gaussman. Ketel Marte. Look, these cards look great. Schwarbaum. One of my favorite guys right now. Aaron Ashby, rookie. And really the last card has got to be Voldemort, which we will get him off screen right away. Man, another great box tonight. Both hobby boxes tonight were fantastic. Do not sleep on the vault. gentlemen. All the stuff is explained, I believe, fairly well on there, so you can understand what's going on. There are a number of boxes in there, too many actually to list. It would just overrun. It would just overrun the list, and it would make everything very confusing. So take a look. That's where this came from. That is where the 2018 Heritage came from, and we'll see if next week brings anything else. It tops in the last card in the last. I mean, dang, that is got to be up there with the all-time worst payoff of a player that had a ton of hype. I'm almost thinking like it's almost so bad that there might be some kind of morbid curiosity that people carry for him that might actually like keep his card value from completely bottoming out, if you know what I mean. Then you have guys like Mel Hall who are currently in jail for very similar things, and those cars make good kindling. And there's obviously no desire for guys like that. Anywho, guys, as I promised, tomorrow I will post when the archives arrive. I'm just going to tell you right now, there's 7 of you here. I could probably name 4 of you, maybe a couple of lurkers. I'm going to go ahead and tell you this right now. I have more 2025 holiday boxes coming. Don't ask how I sold a body part for that, but I had 2 to begin with. Get your mind out of the gutter. I mean legs. I got more 2025 holiday boxes coming. I have archives blasters coming. I have Allen Ginter blasters coming. I actually think I have something else coming, and I can't even remember. I have like literally. I somehow found, I don't know what the hell I was doing, but I found that there were 2 more update blasters. So there is a little restock and some new stuff on the way, and I will make it available to you as soon as I see it. And by the way, I'm 100% noting the interest in Stadium Club. So I'm not getting any sleep until I can fulfill all of your guys' weirdest, creepiest desires. I will do this for you out of love. All right. And I mean that in the weirdest way possible. You guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Get out your shovels, or in my case, I might be going to the pool tomorrow because it's ridiculously warm and sunny. And yes, with that, guys, take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow and or for the auction. Until then, take care. Later.